Hi there and welcome to my local woods. Just having a tiny campfire here. And I want to talk about dating on the trail, because in Norway we have quite a unique arrangement. I'm seeing in social media and so on these women that seem to feel that it's potentially dangerous to meet men out on the trail. So if a man walks by on the trail and he says hello, then it seems like he's then a creep or something like that. You won't find that attitude here in Norway, because we have a different culture, and dare I say, in that regard, a better culture. So here in Norway, and I suppose in Sweden as well, of course, when you're out hiking in the mountains, or just in your local woods, and you meet someone, you say hello. That's just common decency here. And it's this joke, I guess, about Norwegians that they might hide in the grocery store if they see the neighbor, because they don't want that social interaction there. But they will gladly say hello and have a chat with a complete stranger out on the trail. So that's just a peculiar thing about us Norwegians, I guess. But I don't think that women here feel that there's something wrong if a man walks by on the trail and he says hello. On the contrary, I would say that if that man says nothing, that would be very weird. It would be seen as rude, actually. And it has nothing to do with gender. It's just how we do things here in Norway. But it's a high trust society. It's a very high trust society that we have here. I have been told that one of the best places to find a boyfriend or girlfriend is actually the cabins in the Hikers Association in Norway. They have cabins in the mountains and the woods here. So out in the outdoors, that's where you should go to find a potential mate. Yeah. And and we have this arrangement. Now, what I have here, I'll show you, is a woolen hat, and it's red on one side and it's green on one side. And I find this very funny, because this is the tourist association, well, the Norske Turistforening there. They sell these. So if I do this, I'm not single. Red, so that means occupied or not single. If I do this, I turn it with the green on the outside, single. Now I'm a single man. So this is this is a way to facilitate dating in the outdoors here in Norway with this arrangement. So maybe this is something that people over in the USA and the UK, maybe other countries as well, should adopt. So it's like traffic lights. Taken, do not go there. and the green on the outside is single and dare I say, ready for action. So yeah, it's just a bit of fun, but I will say that I think that maybe some of this attitude that especially women seem to have this negative attitude towards men, it might be largely driven by social media. You know, now being a man myself, I might be wrong here, and there are certainly creeps out there, I guess, but maybe we should all try to meet people without all of that suspicion, you know. But again, I come from a high trust society, and yeah, so and this could have, you know, avoid misunderstandings. To the boys and girls out there, men and women out there who want to be left in peace, you can wear the red on the outside. I'm not paid by the Hikers Association, by the way, for saying this. I bought it with my own money because I thought this was a bit of fun. And what's more, I will be this will be a giveaway over on my Patreon. And what I will do also now as I speak is, hold on, you will see it on the screen here. I'll use, I have a new backpack. The Mountain Smith, what's it called? Something very, yeah, we'll talk about that another time. Yeah, so this is the other giveaway that I have been doing over on Patreon, and I'll put a random number generator on the screen, and what I do is I count the well, if you're on Patreon, which you have to be in order to get this knife, the costume number 10, Jerven, you already know because I explained it over on Patreon. But I will do the same with this hat, woolly hat here, and you know, it's warm, high quality. Have you subscribed to this channel? You should. I have a lot of fun in the outdoors, and you can come along through watching the videos, and we can have fun together. Okay. By the way, my campfire here, I got a comment last time I was here, and someone said, did you extinguish your campfire properly? And I did. It was the water, the fumes from the water that you saw, not smoke. So I'm always very careful. There's something quite special about sitting by the campfire. Everything just feels better by the campfire. Whatever problems you have, they seem to, if not go away, they seem to shrink. So yeah, just a short video here today. Again, the giveaway will be over on Patreon. There's a link in the video description. You can join my Patreon for free, and if you choose to be a paying patron, it's not very expensive. Then you get access to exclusive videos and the giveaways as well. Okay, that's all for now. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Next video that is. Okay, bye bye.